Hi guys, and welcome back to another grammar lesson with Miss Shah. I hope you've had a good day yesterday and you're back to work. Thank you for all those of you that sent in the work. We will be continuing your Ruby and Emerald rewards. Okay, so what you're going to need for this session is a pencil, paper and the worksheets from the Grange website. Okay, so your word of the day is perceive. The meaning of this word is to notice, see or recognize something. Synonym: consider, view, regard. Collocations: perceive, need, object, people, problem. Example: cats are not able to perceive color. Okay, so what we need to do is put this word perceive in a sentence of your own. Pause the video for around 10-15 seconds or longer if you need. Okay, so your spelling test from yesterday's list of words is, your first word is knowledge. The more you research, the more knowledge you'll gain. Knowledge. Your next word is learn. You need to learn your spellings in order to get them correct. Learn. Your next word is length. The length of my shoelace is 6 centimeters. Length. Your next word is library. All the local libraries are closed, or my local library is closed. Your next word is material. The material of the blanket is cotton. Material. Okay, so what I want you to do now is, as I go on to the next slide, here you go. Pause the video to correct your answers. Hopefully you all got 5 out of 5. If you haven't, remember, for each one you get wrong, you have to do your 10 star jumps. Okay, so to Tuesday, 2nd June. Today you're going to be able to use pronouns and nouns accurately. By the end of the lesson, you should be able to describe and identify nouns and pronouns, give examples, match nouns, pronouns, and replace nouns and pronouns appropriately to improve my writing. So please write the date, align success criteria in the top left hand corner of your paper or your books. Okay, what is a noun? I want you to pause the video for 30 seconds and write on a piece of paper, tell the person next to you or to yourself what a noun is, because you should by now know a noun. We've worked on nouns a few times, we've covered it now. Okay. Understanding nouns and pronouns. Nouns are often known as naming words because they can name people, places and things. Most nouns can either be singular or plural and can be divided into 4 main groups: common, proper nouns, countable and non-countable nouns. Common nouns are used all the time. A common noun is a general name of a person, for example a teacher, place, for example library, or a thing. And here are your examples at the bottom: dog, comic, bird, table and book. Your proper nouns are names of a particular person, for example Mrs. Jones, a place, Paris, or thing, tower, bridge that is spelt with a capital letter, Mrs. Holt, London, Buckingham Palace. Countable nouns refer to things which are treated as separate items that can't be counted: cars, cousins, books, cities. Non-countable nouns are things you can't count: money, chocolate, flour, stuff. Okay, now what is a pronoun? What I want you to do is pause the video for yourself for a minute or so and speak to yourself or write on a piece of paper or to the person next to you, what is a pronoun? So a pronoun is a word that takes place of a noun. Anna ate her tea when she got home. Noun, pronoun. There are 7 types of pronouns which are used for different purposes. So I've got this left over here. Pause the video for yourself for around a minute or 2, or how long it will take you for you to be able to read personal pronouns, possessive pronouns, relative pronouns, reflexive pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, interrogative pronouns, and indefinite pronouns. So pause the video and have a read over. all of this. A pronoun, again, is a word that takes place of a noun. The example is still there. Now what I want you to do is, can you rewrite these sentences using pronouns to replace the nouns correctly? Okay, pause the video for around a minute or so. Okay, and you've got this 2 sentences at the top, and then you've got the little challenge. Okay, instead of repeating the noun, I want you to replace the noun with a pronoun. Okay, so the cat ate the food because the cat was hungry. The police arrived and the police arrested the burglar. The challenge: the queen told the king that the queen wanted the king to buy the queen a diamond crown for the queen and the king's wedding anniversary. So do you see how repetitive the nouns get? Here are the answers. The cat ate the food because it was hungry. The police arrived and they arrested the burglar. Challenge: the queen told the king that she wanted him to buy her a diamond crown for their wedding anniversary. So when you remove the nouns after only using it once, it doesn't become so repetitive. Okay. Without pronouns, spoken words, spoken and written English would be very repetitive. Pronouns are useful because they make sentences shorter and clearer. Once a noun has been referred to by its actual name, a pronoun can be then used instead. Okay, so pronouns are convenient words. Without them, we would have to continually be repeating the noun every time we want to talk about it, which would become repetitive, like in the example below. Annabella took Annabella's hair out of Annabella's hair ponytail and brushed Annabella's hair carefully. Then Annabella studied Annabella in the mirror. Annabella said out loud, considering Annabella's tanned face, if Annabella's going to make Annabella look like a ghost for Halloween, Annabella's going to need to buy some seriously thick white face paint. Do you see how repetitive and tiring that was? Let's work together to improve this paragraph. What I want you to do is pause this video and rewrite this text or this writing example below of Annabella adding pronouns so that it doesn't become repetitive and tiring when we read it out loud. Pause the video for around 2 minutes and have a go at improving this paragraph. Okay, so here are the answers. Annabella took her hair out of her ponytail band and brushed it carefully. Then Annabella studied herself in the mirror. She said out loud, considering her tanned face. If I'm going to make myself look like a ghost for Halloween, I'm going to need some more seriously thick white paint. So you see, reading that was quite fun and not as repetitive as the previous one, and less tiring, and this makes more sense. In that, I just felt like I was saying Annabella throughout the whole 2 mini paragraphs. Okay, so pronouns improve writing and it makes it less repetitive. Okay, so using pronouns is often very helpful. However, if you use too many pronouns, the text can become very confusing and hard to follow. To stop this from happening, a good rule to remember is once you've mentioned a noun, you can replace it with the pronoun the next time. It is also important to reread the sentence to check that it's clear to whom or what the pronoun is referring to. So it's also very important to not overuse it. If we keep on saying her, she, him, it, that, then you need to be clear so that the reader knows who it's referring to. So it's always important, like we always do in class as well, to reread the sentence that you write. Okay, so if you go on the Grange website year 4, you'll have your challenge 1 or challenge 2, whichever you decide to do, on nouns and pronouns for you to complete. Good luck with the task. And your spelling test list for the following week is mention, medicine, minute, natural, and naughty. Here is your 5 words list. Good luck with the work for today, guys, and if you do have any questions, confusions, or queries, feel free to always email the year 4 email and send over any amazing work that you do if you would like it to go into the shout out videos or get any certificates. Good luck, guys, and hope you've learned something new today. Bye, guys.